Shalom Makyam, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makakwadash. I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a shalom to you brothers, sisters, and children who may be watching this lesson. This is going to be a quick hit lesson, man. And this is going to go into, Esau hating Jacob, man. And we see it. We see it in a day-to-day life, man, of how they still have an evil eye towards us, man. They have that evil eye towards us. The way that they treat us still. There's certain Edomites just don't give a shit, Certain so-called white people, they're still stuck in that mentality of so-called racist, but hey, that's Esau hating Jacob, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Let me go into the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Again, for those who don't know, man, Esau consists of, the so-called white nation, man. And the top tribe of Edom, that's their nationality according to the Bible, man. They're from Edom, they're Edomites from Petra, But anyways, let me say this. If they're from Petra, right? They're the ones dwelling in those cliffs, man. That's why you have those. Let me just search it up, man. Just go into it real quick, man. Petra, Jordan. Let me see. This, and you can see that this is them. Look at that, man. Look at the architecture, man. And this is how let me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick. Just the back of my point, just real quick. Okay, it's the book of Obadiah. Oh, no. Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart. Hey, the pride of thine heart had... Let me just go to the full chapter, man. Let me see if I can, Okay, this is the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, let me start like it. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small against the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. And that's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We are low. We have become lowly to these other nations, man. That's why we are so-called minorities wherever we go in the whole world, man. Okay, this is where I want to put it up. This is the pride. This is a verse, chapter. All right, Shalaki, man. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. Hey, these demons, man. This says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Hey, and what is it? What is this, man? These are in the rocks, man. They used to dwell in the rocks. And you see this, man, going back to Petra. Start from the top. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, which is going into, Esau's always making these skyscrapers, man. And you see that, like, going down to New York, Empire State Building. They always want to be up in the penthouses up high, trying to be up in the heavens. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That pride, man. He's trying to go, he's going against the Most High and his people, man, the chosen people of the Most High. This is verse 4. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Hey, and what's the mascot of America? The bald eagle, man. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, and that's going into again. Look, they all, and thou that set thy nest amongst the stars. Their nest is going to the habitation, man. You know, their homes. And you see, you know, down in San Diego, a lot of those rich white folks, so-called white folks, go up in these big penthouses up there, man. They like to stay up high, man. Reaching the stars. That's just they trying to be, and you see that, man. You see that they're trying to be up in the heavens and trying to reach, break the firmament, man. They're trying to be like the Most High, man. But let me go back to this though. Then this is how we know. Let me read this one again. The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. And the blessing is going back to, where the Lord blessed us as the chosen people, man. Wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And look at this, man. This is just a backup. That hatred, man. I'm just gonna bring out this article. It's gonna be a little quick hit. I don't want to make this lesson a little too long, but hey, through the spirit, let's go. This is from Insider. It says in 1916, the U.S. began forcing Mexicans crossing the southern border. And the Mexicans are Issacharites. According to the national heritage in the Bible, man. Where the Mexicans are Issacharites. In 1916, the U.S. began forcing Mexicans crossing the southern border to take kerosene baths. That tactic was later studied by the Nazis, and those are the Temanites, because there's different tribes in Edom too, man. And the so-called white people, the top tribe is the Amalekites, those so-called small hats over there in Israel. They're not the chosen people, man. But, the Nazis, the Germans, they're called Temanites. That's their nationality. Says in hey, we see this picture here, man. Look. This is Jake. Look at you see the hat? You feel me? Look, hey, that's straight up Jake right there. A so-called Hispanic, man. You see that? It says in 1916, the U.S. began forcing Mexicans who crossed the border to bathe in kerosene and vinegar. U.S. officials feared that Mexicans could bring typhus and tuberculosis into the country. And then it says right here, look, the Nazis used some of the same chemicals used in the baths during the Holocaust, man. Hey, that's pure wickedness, man. They know that shit is harmful to the human body, man. Hey, but they like to lie. And this is spirit. It's right next to this. The book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. They like to talk sweet, but at the end of the day, that's death, man. They talk a sweet thing, but ultimately that's death, man. You gonna get got if you trust in the enemy, man. You see how like these people are like, oh, they act so nice, but then once you get, along the road, they turn their back and they stab you in the back. Hey, I'm gonna end that there, man. I just wanted to do a little quick hit, but hey, this is how we know you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the chosen people, and that the Edomites, they're the ones ruling the world, man. The book of Job, let me get that. The book of Job 9:24, just to close this out. Job 9:24 in the King James Version. Let's get it out. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Because back then, the Dark Ages, man, that's when Jake was ruling. But hey, they painted during the Renaissance era. That's when they started painting all of the, all of the kings and the Moors and shit, and like, so-called black rulers into into so-called white rulers, man. Hey, but I hope this quick hit lesson was edifying to the elect of Israel, man. You know, Yasha Allah, man, the Princess of Power, man. You know, with that,